Giger American is asking, Uber and Airbnb had cheap costs in the beginning due to upfront capital investment, meaning they were operating at a loss. Was this anti-competition capitalist behavior? I like how, first of all, anti-competition doesn't mean it's capitalist. It's the opposite. Okay, you guys don't understand capitalists, okay? If it's anti-competition, means it's violating capitalism. Capitalism wants more competition, okay? So, and it's also, it could be anti-competition, but not enough for it to be illegal. For something anti-competition to be illegal, it needs to be like price fixing or colluding as a unit. Companies that are supposed to be in competition with each other coming together and making like decisions that will reduce the competition, the most famous of which is price fixing. That is to the degree that a government could come and say like, yeah, you can't do that, sorry, there's a big fine here now for you, okay, and we're going to make an example out of you so that nobody else does that. But if you want to reduce your prices to the point where you make it more difficult for your competitor, actually, that's technically competition. That's not anti-competition, because you're demonstrating that you are so good at your business that you could provide a service to your customers at a very, very low price. So that's actually competition, that you're showing your superiority in a way to get them go bankrupt. So
do you think there is an aspect to capitalism as a whole that incentivizes individual actors, the businesses, to push more in that anti-competition vein as opposed to other economic systems? Does that make sense, by the way?
No, because other economic models actually have anti-competition built within them.
Okay.
Right? Like it has like, oh, this is the government, like, oh, this is the price. This is the, like, yeah, like we're all agreeing on this goddamn price. That's actually like the government is not only stopping collusion, it's actually providing you the best method of colluding together, right? So it's very anti-competitive. Capitalism has anti-competitions solutions built within it, right? So that's how it is. You know, the only, you know, when companies come in and give such cheap prices that at a loss, you might be like, oh, that's unfair to the other companies, but it's really good for the customers. Like this is, yeah,
as long as they don't end up taking over the market and then inflating the prices again. As long as they don't do that, it works well for the
that's where anti-monopoly, you need to have strong anti-monopoly. If they are successful into bankrupting all their competition, okay, then they become a monopoly, and then the government like, hey, congratulations, now we're gonna tear you apart. So there's that. I think I don't think the United States has enough anti-monopoly. Yeah, I mean,
I would agree with that for sure. Yeah. You're a little bit further on the capitalism vein than I am, but yeah, I'm definitely, people will hear me, argue and say some, things about those big bad businesses and so forth, and they'll be like, all right, so you're communist, man, heck yeah, high five. And I'm like,
hey, oh. I understand. As much as people, like, when I defend capitalism, people keep saying like, oh, but capitalism has problems. Yeah, I know. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of them. It's just like there's no better alternative. That's my point. Like, it's not like capitalism is like problem free. There's a lot of problems with capitalism, but like, show me a better alternative. Get my best-selling book, Why There Is No God, for free. Click on the link for it in the description.